Day 401. Day rating's an 8. Had a great day. All I gotta say is Suns game, Suns game, Suns game. Did the work, then came back, played with the pup. Tried to go for a run, didn't have time, I was already a little bit late. They wanted to meet at 5:30. I got there almost at 6 by the time I parked and got into the restaurant. We got our food around 6:28. We ate, and then my brother and dad had a couple drinks. I did not, which is fine. I'm not trying to complain, I'm just trying to walk through the day. And then my brother said, hey, I kind of left straight from work, took the light rail here. Any chance I could put my bag in your car? And any chance I could ride back to my car after the game? Like, yeah, sure, of course, no problem. So he finished eating, walked back to my car, dropped his bag off, came back, grabbed my dad, all went in, went through the gift shop. My dad's like, let's get you something. I'm like, no, Dad, you don't have to get us anything. He's like, no, please, it's on me, pick something out. So my younger brother got a hat, my dad got a shirt, and then I got a shirt as well. And I'm gonna show when I left it in the car. But then we go down to our seats. Right there, maybe 5 minutes before the game starting, we're watching the last little bit of the warm up, watching them announce everyone. And we had been a little bummed because when I had sat down, they had looked up the stats and it said that 3 of our players weren't going to make it today. Were kind of injured or hurt. And then he said LeBron James was injured. My brother's favorite player growing up in high school was LeBron James, so he said it would have been cool to see him play one time. So I felt bad. I was like, man, that stinks. And I think that's why he was looking forward towards this game, and he picked this game out. And he's the one that bought the tickets. You know, we had talked about it in January, and it's now April 5th, 4th, 5th. So we finally got to the game that we had originally planned in January, but we had a great time. We had picked great seats. We were behind the backboard, one row behind where some of the players come in and out of the little entrance exit. So that was crazy. And then my brother had talked about placing bets on the game. And I'm like, no. He's like, what are the bets? And he said there's like 231 over under. So if the combined score was a total of 231, depending on, and that's the over under. And then I guess it got bumped up to 234 over under. And we talked about that. It's like, if those players are out there, they might not score as much. Might be a little bit of a sloppier game with them trying to figure out what players are going to be shooting well and when to shoot. And then we get there, and they announce Booker, they announce Ayton, they announce Chris Paul, and they announce, who's the other big guy? Crowder. So all of our pretty much starting lineup was in there and was playing. And my brother talked about, he's like, yeah, sometimes I like playing the bet on who gets the first tip off, or who gets the first point. And he's like, normally, someone's get the first tip off, they give it to Ayton in down center, and he does a good little hook shot or little turnaround jumper. And sure enough, the first shot, or they got the tip off, and the first shot came to Ayton. It was right up close, and he just a quick little hook, tip, almost like a tip in. And we're like, did you place the bet? He's like, no, I should have. Dang it. And they had another one going on, and it said, I can't remember if this was right before the game started or a little bit after, but it was if Booker and Ayton score a combined of 50, I think it was 50 or more points, then you win. And I told Chris, like, Booker's good for about 38 points tonight. Ayton's probably going to get another 15 to 18. I think Booker had 32 and Ayton had 20. So, yeah, we won. And the Suns won. We all won. It was a great time. We had a great time at the game. It was just an amazing time with our dad. And I think our dad still going through the grieving process, and he used to go to the baseball games with our grandma, so I think he's been trying to have that experience with us now, and we appreciate it, and we always enjoy our time with him, and I think it's making these moments a little bit more special. Unfortunately, we get to go through the loss before we appreciate it that much more. But yeah, that was the highlight of the day. I didn't get a chance to run. I got back late. By the time I dropped off my brother and got back, it was, gosh, almost 10:30, if not 10:30. So I said, no, I'm gonna walk the pup, wind down. It's now 12:13. I'm gonna get up about 4 hours and try to get to the run by 5, so I have a good warm up. This will be my last workout before, hopefully, the run on Sunday. I had looked online again yesterday, and it said entrance, if you pay before April 3rd, it's $25 for the event, and if it's after that, it's $35, which is like, okay, it's $10 more, it's fine, but where do you pay? And I didn't see a link. I went to their website. I didn't see anywhere to pay. I talked to I guess you would call him a race director or promoter, and haven't heard back. So I don't know what's going on. I'm really hoping on Racing Sunday. It sounds like a fun event, but I'm hoping it's not some technicality and like, oh, you didn't pay. And it's like, I tried to reach out, no one got back to me. But, so we'll see what happens. But tomorrow's another day. Gotta look towards the workout first, and then we'll go from there. But the pup's tired. I'm getting tired. I know tomorrow's gonna be another long day. I think I'll just start out with a run, and I'll feel great, but I'll feel a little bit tired. It's been tough to come back and try to wind down, walk the dog, wind down, and get a nap in before work. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to get to bed in the next 5 or 10 minutes. See what happens. I'll go from there. But did 100 push-ups. Nothing else. It was just that today. It's pretty packed day. So take it for what it is. It'll be like a recovery week, I guess. Assuming the race is gonna go on, I'm gonna qualify or get in. We'll see what happens. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.